Happy Thirsty Thursday, friends. Today we're bringing you a hero CrossFit workout. It's been around since 2009. There's an at-home version, or you can do the original. All you'll need for the at-home version is as little equipment as just a kettlebell. We'll be doing some running. You can sub rowing, burpees, biking, double unders, whatever floats your boat today. But the original has 7 400-meter runs in it. Just to walk you through, Lumberjack 20 was created in honor of soldiers who were killed by a terrorist attack in Fort Hood, Texas. There were 12 killed. 11 of those were active CrossFitters out of Lumberjack CrossFit. Those guys were out of the 20th Engineer Battalion. So today's workout has 20 reps of a variety of 7 movements and then a 400-meter run after each movement. So I'm going to take you through just a simple warm-up with good running drills and sort of movement prep for those movements that we'll be getting into today, and then talk a little bit more about how you can modify the workout to make it a good one today. All right, so have your dumbbell or kettlebell available, and we'll start you guys out just getting loose first by getting some can openers. We're going to hug the knee, open out to the side. We'll get 3 per side. Gotta work on my balance. And then we'll get into some high knees to get the heart rate elevated and the blood flowing. 1 more rep here. All right, let's begin the high knees. Moving your arms. Good. And then you can grab that dumbbell or kettlebell. We're going to do our cross-body deadlifts to get started. So just plant your feet under your hips. Try to keep, is it better if I turn this way? Try to keep your back nice and flat and neutral. You're going to push your hips back, keep them high. Take the head of the dumbbell across your body, tapping the other side of your other foot. We're going to get 5 per side here. And we'll switch to the left. Same thing here. Getting that little twist, kind of activating the IT band, the quads, and hammies, and even our lats. Awesome. From here, we'll stay in the left hand. I want you to practice 3 hang power per side. So pushing your hips back, jump and catch. And give me 3 here on the left. And 3 on the right. Just a jump and catch. It's a reverse curl if you do it wrong, which is not a bad thing. And then we'll take that dumbbell or kettlebell that we have, put it in our front rack position, and get 5 squats. The workout, we're going to get actual hang squat cleans. So we're prepping for those. We'll set the dumbbell down, get another running drill in. So this time we're going to quad stretch. I'm going to take right ankle into my right hand, switch sides. Always will bring my arms overhead. Take in a few deep breaths, working on our balance, coordination, stretching the quads, opening up the ankles. I'll even go for a reach once I've gotten through a couple reps. Bowing, and then we're gonna get our butt kickers, keeping the knees down. Trying to stay in our toes, real bouncy and light. When you're running, you want to think about as if you're trying not to squish some potato chips. Got a couple potato chips in your hand, nice and loose here. All right, we're going to perform some hang squat cleans now, which will be in the workout. So I'll start with my left side. I'm going to dip, jump, and catch in a full squat. Stand tall, reset. 2 and 3. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, and catching in that full squat. Switching sides again. I'm going to get some high pulls, nice and controlled. Prepping for our snatch. We're getting 3. We're pulling our zipper up. Switch sides. Elbows come high and wide, almost like you're lifting the shirt. Switch sides and let's get strict press. Focusing on that lockout position. Nice stacked position here overhead. Drive that weight in a clear path. We're going to get 5. And switch sides to the right. Make sure you're finishing with the bicep by the ear. Getting a nice full lockout. Punch the sky. Awesome. You can set that dumbbell down. Next, we're going to get a leg sweep. So a leg swing, sweep, sweep, and then reach for the floor. And switch sides, sweep, sweep, reach for the floor. Again, sweep, sweep, reach, controlling with that hamstring and your feet. Good. One more per side. Last one here. Loosening up everything in the hips. All right, we're going to get into a couple more dumbbell movements. So the workout calls for the dumbbell snatch. So we've kind of prepped with a deadlift, a pull, and a press. Okay, we're going to put that all together. If you performed these before, if you're not comfortable with that dumbbell snatch, you can just stick to a swing or the clean and press. Something a little bit better for the beginner. For the dumbbell snatch, we'll push those hips back, jump and punch, catching in a lockout. So let's get 3 on the right. You can catch in a power squat, just about a quarter squat. And then we can switch sides. Again, pushing hips back, jumping and catching in a nice tall position with our torso upright. One more on the left. Awesome. Now, if I have my dumbbell is a little bit light for me to do the kettlebell swing, so I would probably, if I just have this one piece of equipment, perform a one-arm swing. If it's plenty heavy, then I can find a way to do a double. Or I can perform them with the kettlebell. So for the kettlebell swing, working on a hinging position. So again, pushing those hips back. Your arms are more like just a rope holding onto the equipment. Hips back, driving through the hips, getting extension of the knees, and then pushing that kettlebell back down. I want you to go today above eye level. We're not going to do Russian right here. We're going to go above eye level, but I'm okay with not going completely vertical today. So next movement would be, we'll go for that run, 400 meters. I'm just kind of walking you through each of those movements. We've gotten our dumbbell snatch, our dumbbell or kettlebell swings, and then we've got a squat. So that kettlebell would be very challenging for me to overhead squat. The dumbbell, I may go with a one-armed or a 2, so I can drive it overhead. Lower with control, really challenging my squat position here. This would actually be quite a lot easier with a barbell, so it's good to mix it up. One-armed would be here, so I could do 10 for one side, and then 10 for the other side. And this is extremely taxing on the shoulders, mobility-wise. So if that's too much, couple options. If you want to get that overhead in, you could do some lunges. Still working on that shoulder stabilization. If you want to take the shoulder out and just stick with our front squat, or just take the weight out entirely altogether. So burpees, everybody should be super familiar with. We're going to be doing plenty of those. We're looking for both the chest and the thighs to come to the ground. And then we can come up, land with a wide base, clap our hands overhead. So you can step back for these and step up, or you can jump back and jump up, okay? Then you'll go for another 400. We've got a box jump after that. So if you happen to get a box or have a box or make a box, you can use it. But I have been finding that the stairs at home will also do. Actually, I didn't even notice this until just now, but we have these options, a lower option, looking for that 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot landing, landing nice and soft. If jumping isn't a good idea for you, one thing you could do, if it is okay, you can jump over your equipment. Do some kind of lateral jump would be great too. If jumping isn't okay, a simple step up is great. Just stepping and stepping down. And then our final movement after another run is that dumbbell hang squat clean that we already covered. Picking the dumbbell up to the hips, dipping down, jump and catch. Stand all the way up out of that squat. I'm going to do 10 per side. Okay. I told the wrong dumbbell snatches. I'm actually wanting those to come from the ground. My bad. So our dumbbell snatches, if you're comfortable with that movement, will actually come from the ground today. We'll leave the hips pretty high, jump and catch. If it's new to you, then staying from the hang, like I demonstrated earlier, would be fine. This is subbed in for some heavy deadlift. So if you have that equipment and you want to kind of do it more in its original form, you've got a 275-pound for males or 185-pound deadlift right here at the top instead of this. And then you have chest to bar pull-ups in this workout in another section. We'll post that for you as well. So thanks so much. I hope you have a great workout. When it gets tough, just remember why we do this and push on through, post your times. We'll see you Friday. Have a great workout.